Do in Singapore?
Yeah,
You
made
sure?
in Singapore.
They always say, yeah, we can do this, we can do that. Then they all import from China. This video is not going to get a lot of views, but if you are renovating your house and if you are new here, you will know that our channel does a lot of renovation content. You can watch our old house tour to see how does products and services look like in your house. But if you are not new here, you have seen a lot of the products featured in the home tours. And if you are curious about the making of these products, right, this is the video for you. So with that said, we are heading to the first location. We are here at the newest Dreame showroom located at the SingPost office, and they are best known for their robo vacuum, for their handheld vacuum, but now they are moving into kitchen appliances. So they are moving towards the one-stop smart home appliances. So there's a lot of things to see here, but I will recommend you some things to see, starting with the X50 Pro Ultra. You may be asking which robo vacuum should you choose. Maybe I'll recommend you the X50 Pro Ultra. So the X50 Pro Ultra helps you to climb over obstacles up to 6 cm tall, which is very useful if you have things like door tracks and then your robo vacuum cannot cross over. Then some robo vacuum, right, you need a lot of interference, that if you hit an obstacle or it get tangled up, it's very, very troublesome. This one comes equipped with the AI powered navigation, which allows it to avoid common obstacles at home so that it can do its job without interference. And then if like me, you have a lot of pet and have a girlfriend that sheds a lot of hair, right, this comes equipped with a suction and hair removal system, right, that can remove hair up to 30 cm long. And it comes with a self-sterilization system that uses 100 degrees of hot water, right, to clean your mop pad to make sure you have a peace of mind. So it can remove stubborn stains with zero residue. So despite its capability, right, it is also ultra quiet, which says a lot because my robo vacuum at home, right, actually will scare my pets. So when it's quiet, right, it's actually very appreciated. And if this is not enough for you, right, you can use the X60 series. Okay, this is a thinner profile. It can go under furniture more and it can climb higher obstacle up to 8.8 cm. And by the time this video is out, they are also having an early bird discount, so you can check out our description for more information. But I think everybody knows Dreame robo vacuum, so I will show you some other new things that they have, starting with the water filter. So all water purifier does the same thing. It dispenses water, cold water, hot water, this one all have. However, the difference is, right, this one can also dispense ice, and their ice is not the foggy type one. They got some sort of antibacterial technology that makes the ice very clear. For hot water, right, most water dispenser can dispense hot water up to 90 degrees Celsius, but this one can do all the way to 100 degrees Celsius. It also has a large touch screen, so that it's very easy to deal with, because some of the water dispenser, right, their screen is quite small, so the controls is a little bit difficult to maneuver sometimes. And then apart from water filter, right, they also have a dishwasher. This dishwasher, you see, after 2 knocks, it will open up and you can load all your dishes, and then it does what other dishwasher does, sterilize, clean, wash, and makes your life very easy. So this dishwasher is connected to the Dreame app. So basically what this app does is help you schedule your wash cycle and also receive real-time updates, so that when it's done, you know it. So in the kitchen, it's also very important to have an induction cooker and an exhaust hood. A lot of the exhaust hood out in the market, right, is slim hood, which is in front. These may seem like quite aesthetic, right, but until you actually use it in real life, right, you realize, right, especially in my household, right, where my helper and my girlfriend is much shorter than me, right, the slim hood, right, will always make me knock my head when I go cook anything. So when the exhaust hood is inclined slope, right, it won't hit your head. And another less common feature, right, they have is when you cook, right, sometimes you get very greasy, your hands are oily, and then you cannot off, right. This one has sensor, so you can off it like that. So if you're interested in any of these products, you can head down to the showroom to take a look and try it for yourself. And you can also go to the website to see all the branches they have in Singapore. They got a couple of branches, and the one that we are in is their new flagship store at SingPost Center. And before we go to the next showroom, right, I want to show you this thing. If you are very JP, this is very good, because this one comes in different mop pads, and you can allocate each of the mop pad for different rooms, like your kitchen is one, your toilet is one, your living room is one, and this whole thing can help you clean and change the mop pad as well. So this is the Matrix 10 Ultra if you're interested. Now, we'll head over to the next showroom. You may have heard about Line8 Power Tracks in all our home tours, but today we are here at Line8 Factory to show you how it's being made right here in Singapore. We are at the factory right now, and this is where the power tracks are made. So it starts off as this huge block of aluminium, and then it will be extruded in KL, and then it will be cut into 3-meter length and then shipped over here to Singapore. Once it arrives here, it will be inserted with copper conductors, and then it will be cut down to the exact length needed. Everything from here onwards, right, can be customized and hand wrapped with laminate to suit your house theme. And this is where they will fit in all the electrical components to make this a usable plug. And this is where you can do laser engraving on your power track. This is an example of it. You can customize anything you want. So they customize our logo right on the power track. So after all of that is done right, it will go through 2 rounds of QC, one at here and one at the sales office, which I'm going to bring you to. They have displays in over 20 experience centers in Singapore. Okay, these are the displays they have. And basically, this is where you can see all the different type of plugs in different finishes and different looks and different laminate, okay? And different features. Let me show you. So some of them is like black, right? Some of them is white, and then they got different finishes like this blue color one, this rose gold one. And then each of these plug, right, you can also pick out those special features that you want. For example, for my house one, right, most commonly I will use the USB-C one because it's neater. I just cut the cable, right, I can charge all of my devices. They also got peculiar ones like maybe it's just a light or a surge protector. But the most interesting one that I never see, I think it's a new product, okay, is this surveillance cam. So basically, right, if you have power track all over your house, you can plug in this surveillance cam and you can use it as a camera from different vantage point as long as there's a power track. And for them, right, every 6 months, right, they will come up with something new. So it's very interesting that they constantly innovate and have different type of plugs to serve your power track. What I'm about to share with you, right, is the background on Line8, but because he got so much credentials, right, I actually need to read. So a bit of background on Line8, right, it was founded in 2014 by Kenneth and Kevin. They have about 20 over staff. And the experience here, no joke one. Because Kenneth himself have been in the power track industry for the last 26 years. And his background also quite siao one. He got background in science, engineering, and a doctorate in business administration. And not only that, his sideline is a photographer. The one I quite shocked because in the WhatsApp picture he was holding a camera. I said, "You also know how to take photo?" Yeah, I do photography at the site. So he is a man with many talents. But what I find really cool, right, is that this is a local invention. Everything from the plastic injection molding to the internal processes, even the screws, all of it is done in-house so that we can support local innovation. I think the grand takeaway here is to support local. I am very proud that this is actually a Singapore product, and all the projects that I've done so far, I always insist to use Line8 power track. I know there are other power tracks out there, but I feel more assured, right, when I see the Lao Pan come himself to come and fix it for me. And the turnaround time is so fast because it's done locally. You don't have to wait for them to ship from overseas and then something is not fit or the length is wrong or something goes spoil. But if it's done in Singapore, you will feel a lot more assured. If you are looking for a power track, right, Line8 is obviously the choice. I have done it in more than 26 houses that I have shown you in this video in the last 6 years. And even my own house and own office also have. So make sure you support local. So that's it for Line8. The next place that we are going also got 8 doors. We are here at 8 Doors' newest showroom at Joo Chiat, okay? Previously, we have never featured their showroom, okay? But in case you are new here, in case you are researching on your own renovation, 8 Doors is one of the most popular, if not the most popular, right, door company in Singapore, okay? So you can see their showroom is very, very beautifully renovated by the same ID that did my house, his house, and this showroom, right, is from Extrusion. So today, Jacob is going to show you, right, what you are going to see and experience when you come to the showroom at Joo Chiat.
Immediately, once you step in, right, you will see our beautiful Velto doors. We are known for this concealed door. We make it in Singapore, and this is all in your videos lah. So all the concealed doors in different finishing, and then the one Velto art with lime wash and paint finishing.
这个是 standard, okay?
Standard. This one is what we are known for.
It's very good if you want something minimalist. You don't see the hinges popping out. You don't see keyholes. Everything is very, very clean, okay? It doesn't mean you cannot lock. You can lock, it's just hidden at the back. And then the keyhole is hidden inside. But more interestingly, maybe we can see more of your newer products.
Okay, the newest is our new Acro Magic Door.
This door, right, what its intention is actually to save space for your house. So you know, we always have this problem where, let's say for BTOs or slightly smaller toilets, right, you cannot have a full swing door.
In the normal market, they have the slide and swing and stuff like that.
Yes.
But we want it to be a bit more aesthetic.
Yes.
Able to flush with my other 3-bedroom doors. So we came out with this Acro Magic Door, right, where this whole door can still be flush. And the best part is, when I open this, right, it does not fully swing in.
Huh?
Okay, you know why?
Why?
It's space saving in terms of... Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of having the full swing, right, to swing all the way in, it's outside also. So you see half of the space is eaten outside already. Right? And then we flush the door to the front, right? When we close.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah. And then we can panel this up. and panel this up, and then it will look like a seamless door. It will look like Velto, right?
So 它的 pivot point 在中间的啦。
上面跟下面而已。Yeah, so it also has soft opening and closing.
Okay, next up then this what's
So you see this glass selection, right? It's just a small portion of what we actually have lah. This is the main, I would say, the hot picks of the customers, right?
the different materials you can have for your door.
Yes. So, for example, Reno lah, Velto glass lah, all our glass, right, is customizable. You can choose, and then we can do it in Singapore for you, right? So these are the hot picks lah.
In Singapore?
Yeah,
You
made
sure?
in Singapore, made in Singapore.
I'll say I got worked with other door vendors before.
Yeah.
They always say, yeah, we can do this, we can do that. Then they all import from China. And then the lead time very, very long.
Yes.
So you really can do it in Singapore.
Let me give you a bit of what happened in the start of our business. When we started this business, it was from a buy-sell model, also from China, right?
Right.
Then 3 months in, we realized that, when I install the door at my homeowner's house, 有一个小 scratch or some defect.
Yeah, another 3 months.
Yes, then we have to tell the owner, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you have to wait for another 3 months for the new door to arrive.
Right.
And we realized this was a problem.
It is a problem.
Then we straight away open factory. A lot of investment, we had to really work our brains off to think how we can get the funds to open a factory in Singapore. You know, the cost of having a factory and labor, everything in Singapore is very expensive. But we still pull through. We know that even though we earn lesser than buying and selling from China, right? But we are able to service our customers in the long run, and we give them this assurance that they know that 他们的东西是有人在照顾的。There's after sales, there's warranty, and customization most importantly.
Finally, your customer will come here, is it?
Yes.
Okay, what do they do here?
Usually the customer will come here, okay, and then they will select their panels, their colors lah. So let's say this is for Velto, they can select all the colors here. Okay. Then we have one issue because our colors are sometimes very close to each other, right?
Yeah.
The lighting might affect.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll say, oh, at my place the lighting different. Oh, at your place lighting different. So,
warmer, cooler.
Yes. So we actually have a fabric light here where we can actually change the color. So this will not affect their choice. 你就可以很 clearly 看到你要的颜色。
Yeah, I think lighting is something that a lot of people might overlook. And if you notice, right, we never use light to shoot this entire scene. It's all lighted by this fabric light, which is a very big source of light and it's very soft. So it looks very nice and it doesn't cast any harsh shadow. When there's this type of lighting in showrooms, right, I know, right, they really take their things very seriously because lighting does affect your selection of material.
So most of the time, right, the audiences only can see the surface of the door, right? And outside of the doors, right? We can actually show you the inside of our doors. What is it actually made of lah? So this is actually honeycomb aluminium. So we built this cross section for our customers to see and get the confidence that they know what's inside the door lah. So why we use honeycomb aluminium 是因为 so that the doors won't walk. If it's a full piece of wood, right, it will walk.
Yeah. They might have termite or whatever.
Yeah, termite. So our doors are all aluminium, you won't have termite issue. Won't rot, won't have waterproofing issue, and you won't have warping issues as well.
Right.
Yeah, so
okay, so if you are in the process of renovating your house and doing some research for your house, right, I think doors, right, they are really second to none already. I have used them for quite a lot of my projects and I always receive very good compliments from the homeowners. And even for myself, right, every time I show your doors to my friends and family, right, they are always very impressed one. So if you are interested, you can head down to Joo Chiat and in a very convenient location, and then you can come and see and feel the doors for yourself. And as with the video today, right, we have showcased quite a bit of showroom. You can go there and see all the inner workings, go and feel it yourself. And I hope all this will help you in your research of your home renovation. And as always, remember to follow all our socials. Click here for more, click here to subscribe, and cut to the bloopers. If it's video, can I read? Didi? Editor? Can I? 3, 2, 1, action. It starts off as this huge solid block of aluminium extruded in Selangor.